Hello, welcome back. It's been ages since I have done a photo finish update for how we're going at the Grape stable. So, not relative to the fact that we aren't working behind the scenes, because we absolutely are. Just, we've all been super busy. It's hard to put out a video with content. Some of the stuff is semi-sensitive information as well. Like a lot of things are on chain, but we've had some really cool things happening from here. We know we finished with over 500 Solana. We know we finished with 26 members out of Grape. It's fucking amazing to be a part of this team. Grape holds just under 10% of the asset base. So that's not a whole lot from Grape. We did this mostly from the Syndicate plan at the start. There was probably 3 to 6 pivotal people at the start. Myself, Coffee Attack, Riptide, Sergeant Savage, Sixon, Bloodbath, even Killer Machine jumped in. So we had a whole lot of people at the start help us theorize and get the information out early and actually build our stable of assets. So that was really, really cool and a good reason why this actually happened. In the end, if people like Coffee didn't actually write out a good start to it, and then we didn't theorize about the Syndicate and get that out, we wouldn't be where we are now. So it's been a interesting journey. It's not all peaches and cream. There are arguments, there are disagreements, but we work forward, and to me, it's more enjoyable than less enjoyable, which is kind of funny. 20 Solana means different things to different people. There are some people that are absolutely here for the social element of it, and by all means, I love that that's a part of it. We did see this week there was some footage from third time. So I wanted to show that while talking over a little bit more about it. So we know we finished with 12 stylish studs, one of those being our asset, which is the number 57 stud. That is actually still available to be studded against. So I think it's somewhere around April 20th that you can no longer stud. So people need to really get their groove on, get their move on, and make sure they're working out who they're going to stud with. This is amazing to see this track. So you've got a course that's, I think, grass, soft, and turning left. These are all important things about the game. And you see number 7's in second place there, but then number 7's slowly catching number 8. And just slowly necking in front, and 4's even catching up. So you can see the finishing on number 4 must be pretty high because he's catching up. 7 takes in front. And yeah, old John Quick, number 4 picks up as well. So actually 2 dudes. This is a computer simulated race, but this is what a full race will look like. Sitting in there, to be in a suite, having a bit of, having a beer, having a rum, whatever, it's going to be a fun aspect. So you see, like I mentioned, we've got some people that are happy being just non-active participants in the voting side of it, in the decision making. We've got a committee of 10 people, and Riptide has taken over the lead of that. So this is absolutely amazing and a big win for our syndicate at large, and for Grape Protocol in getting into Web 3.0. I've only got so much time to do it, and Riptide has proven that he is absolutely going to lead this well. The information, the input is amazing. And one of my jobs is to do some things like this, a bit of a video, go in, do some live races, make myself available for some of our important races, but then also try to make sure that we find funds at Grape through the DAOs, the sub-DAOs, and actually make sure that we're getting these syndicates paid out. So you can see here the 11 studs sitting in the Grape stable. Now I said we had 12, so we're still in a semi-centralized, decentralized mixing ground at the moment, where the last stud, number 57, is actually sitting in my syndicate wallet. So we can see here the Marvelous Mares. Once they've mated, they get this tag, this Marvelous Mare tag. Their metadata has changed, and they become a mare. These are going to give crown drops. So that is going to be used in governance, in working towards the race courses, whether you get percentages from that. Here are our 7 Gen 0 tickets. We've got 4 S breeds. This is amazing. We had a lot of work from a lot of different people in this. There was a lot of work, especially even Dean Machine. Special shout out to Dean, made one of the breeds happen. Like there's a lot of people behind the scenes. Everyone sees this crazy mug, this beautiful Aussie beard, but there are a lot of people that really make this possible. Dean did really well. Wales Friend helped us with some of the swapping over of the tickets as well. So what we can see here is my filly and wallet isn't actually fixing up there. But rank number 57, rank number 332. This is the Grape, the big boy, the big stud, and our rank 332 filly. This is around 120 Solana at the time that we purchased it. What it's worth now, I couldn't theorize, but it makes a good 3 of 5 match S- ticket. She's not going to be the fastest horse necessarily. It's not going to be a an S plus or any of that kind of stuff, or an S S-. It's going to be a good horse. The breeding out is good. 3 of 5 matches. That means that it's going to be a good long-term breeding asset. When we first started the stable, we initially had 3553 linked up with a different filly. And it was linked up for an S- breed, but only 2 out of 5. And we've changed that around with our initial plans, and this is what we're coming up with. So this is my very first time actually minting. Solana's been in a bit of a shit show in the last week or so. Let's have a crack. Let's go. Mint ticket. You're about to breed fine filly 4163 with stud 3553. When breeding is complete, you will receive a brand new Gen 0 ticket in your wallet. Also, your fine filly will be turned into a marvellous mare. Next, you will be asked to sign a few transactions, at which point you cannot undo this action. Are we ready? Pretty sure I got it right. I've only got two horses in there. Let's go. Please be patient. So it can take a minute or two. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I've got my coffee here. It's been a really cool experience so far. We look at April 22 potentially being, April 20th potentially being the end of the studding. So Grape has got the stud up as a member, A, B, C. There's different rates that you will be charged, but we are doing discounts for our Grape members. Also, Riptide as lead has offered to help people with their personal stables. So if you've got 1, 2, 3 fillies, you're not sure what to do with it, get a hold of us at the Gaming Council in the Grape Discord, and either get a hold of myself, get a hold of Riptide, and we will try to make something happen for you. So there's going to be a fee associated to that. Obviously, it takes time to work this out, but we're kind of in and amongst the community. We can try to organise suggestions based around your needs on that service. So, this is the start of our Web 3.0 gaming, and we didn't dick around. We got out there and we got a 500 plus Solana stable. It's a big fucking deal. Like 20 Solana individually for people mean different things, but overall, we've got a great stable, a great start to the game, and we're going to hopefully see some racing in May. So there's a Kentucky Derby or something like that. The races look fucking amazing. Like, I'm so impressed with how good that gameplay looks. And you see the turf being thrown up, the green turf going up from behind the horses running. It's just really, really cool. Get this bad boy going. Now, we don't know whether the Gen Zeros are going to be males or females. So you actually, that's part of it. That should now have adjusted. So that's all a part of the planning that the syndicates had to consider as well. We're now going to have 8 Gen 0 tickets. I'll send these over after I've done the video. I'll send these to the Grape Vault. The Vault then will obviously have a control of those assets. And that goes back to being that kind of decentralized session. Gen 0, marvelous mare. So you see the stud for whatever reason. Now he's been played with. Yeah, so you can actually see what's really cool, right? You can see what it's started off. So the parent stud, the parent filly, Gen 0, S- start, speed, stamina, finish, directional preference, right, turning 2.5. So, you're going to want this on a grass track, soft grass track, hopefully turning right. There's going to be so much strategy to the game. Do I know it all? Fuck no. I'm happy to have a team around us. We've got 10 people in the 10 people in the committee that are put their hands up. These are unpaid positions or anything like this. This is just us genuinely wanting to get in and drive this in the right direction. So obviously we need to make sure that the time behind it isn't excessive. We need to make sure that we're making the right decisions. Somewhere along the track, we're going to put the wrong horse in the wrong race. That's just going to happen. But we need to empower our team to both learn. If we make a mistake, that's fine. We need to learn about these mistakes along the way. But at the same time, we need to remember we need to have a little bit of fun at the same time. We're not just putting the money in to piss it up against the wall. We do want to make profit. Everybody wants to make profit. But we've got to remember, let's have a bit of fun at the same time, celebrate the wins. We're coming out with our first asset in the stable. But remember, at the end of the breeding period, your stylish stud and your fine filly the PFPs no longer do anything. They'll be converted and they'll get you crown. So you aren't racing your PFPs. The very first two NFTs that came out, they're no longer good. You need this Gen 0 and A thing to go from there. So yeah, hope I've helped. Thank you, Mother, for the rapids.